some of what we've been doing. I like to talk a little bit about the why behind stuff that we do. You can always practice at home, but you can see that they are learning high-level concepts and hopefully having a great time doing it. We consider ourselves the club sports for acting. We grind away, grind away, grind away. No trophies, but we get the results. We produce the results. So, in fact, something really cool happened today that I could share with you guys, or I could have somebody else share with you. Anybody, kids, remember the little life lesson that we got to start class with? Who remembers and wants to share? Who remembers? Okay. Who wants to share? Yeah, Jake! All right, why don't you come out here, Jake? And who wants to join Jake? Who's gonna be that second person? Who's gonna do it? Okay, Rosie, get out there. That girl. All right, so step forward, both of you. All right, so now do your very best to, I want a camera in front, Jack, please. Do your very best to tell your parents what we learned. What was that little life lesson? Jake, we'll start with you since you were first.
Okay, this, like, when we first got in here, Riley, by the way, it's her last day today.
Aww.
It's sad. I like it. And so she, every Wednesday, she comes out and tries to, get us excited. Today, we're trying to get excited, but we kind of, didn't. So, Matt came up and gave this 10-minute life lesson about how to get people and things excited. So he told us a story about this guy who is some billionaire and he's his coach.
Mm-hmm.
And he was in the audience when they were doing this show or something. And he was in the audience, and when they finished, he clapped and he got everyone else to clap.
It goes like this.
Okay. See? Everyone starts clapping.
It worked. So what was the lesson, though? What was the big lesson? Because if you remember, on Riley's third time out, Adrian stood up, and everyone else kind of got excited. But what was the lesson? Rosalind?
The lesson was basically sometimes we can check in with other people to see if everyone else is doing it, but we should be just the one person who does it because it's good when you do that, I guess.
Yeah, the lesson is if you know it to be good and true, be that second person. It's the second person is the one that's the hardest. Weirdly enough, the emotion that's the hardest for us to express is joy. And we know this because if you're in a big crowd of 1,000 people and a comedian tells a joke and you're the only one that laughs, you bottle it up, you hide your face in shame because you're like, why am I laughing? Should I not be laughing? Oh my God. Right? And this is why comedians, actually, they hire people to sit in the audience and be laughers. They really do. And then what happens is someone laughs, the next person, and they usually have a really good contagious laugh too. And the person next to them starts to laugh, and before you know it, the whole crowd starts laughing. So thank you, kids, very much. Good job. Good job. And so Rosalind, you demonstrated just now being that second person to get up. So that's very good. All right. Should I describe Showcase first and then kick it to you? Because I don't want to up and down the energy too many times. Right?
Wait.
Yeah. So I'll hold for you. Okay, so Showcase. So we're right now in the improv class, and in improv we have these focus, that's our fundamentals that we're always working on, but then we hone down really hard on one thing every quarter. So right now, everything we've been working on for this last quarter, even though we touch on all the fundamentals, has involved space work, environment work, and physicality. Space work, environment work, and physicality. Kids, who can tell me what is space work? Raise your hand. Finn, stand up nice and loud. Space work is?
Space work is imaginary object work.
That's right, imaginary object work. It's when you got an object in your hand and you are creating it. Think like a clown or a mime. Very good, thank you, Finn. Who can describe physicality? Rosalind?
Physicality is like, it kind of shows your character, like the way they sit, the way they talk, the way they act, how they move, etc., etc.
Yeah. So you can even think of the same space work idea. It's like, okay, I'm doing this thing, that's space work. How I'm doing it is my physicality. So am I sad when I'm pouring the drink? Am I uppity and have some kind of an attitude? Am I tripping over the camera? Okay, Jordan, environment work. Stand up. Environment work is, do you remember? I saw you raise your hand earlier, so I was trying to give you a chance.
The way you sit.
That's the physicality. So environment, think about the space around you. Environment, think cold, hot. You remember? Remember this or you don't remember this? Does anybody remember that? Environment work? Yes, Jake?
Environment work is like how you can like give information about like what's going on. Like you can say like, oh, it's so hot out. Then describe that it's like probably like very hot outside.
Yeah, exactly. So those have been the three things that we've been trying to incorporate into our fundamentals. Thank you, all of you, for standing up, especially you, Jordan, since I put you on the spot. Round of applause. All right, and I don't know what's about to happen, so this is now a surprise for me, but Riley has asked to say something. Riley is been with us since she was 8? 7. She grew up here. She's like a daughter to us. We love her so much, and she's off to Alabama. She got into Alabama, so she's going to be there. She'll, of course, be back and forth and whatnot, but we're very proud of her. But this is her very last class teaching with you guys, so she wanted to say something.
Okay, so
it's your turn, Riley.
I'm nervous. Okay, so this is directed at the students. I was gonna read it to them, but we were like, obviously, I think you guys are close to the students. You want to hear as well. Okay, I'm like nervous. Okay. If I smile really hard while I say something sad, it's me trying not to cry. Thanks for the first. Okay, ready? To the best group of kids I could have ever met, most of this class, I have been your age and I have sat in the same chair you're sitting in the same spot, in the same studio, in the same class. I see you guys, I understand you guys, and I have been in your shoes. I want to say that I see all the work that you have put in each class. You're so special, talented, and fun. I started coming to Daring Acting Studio when I was 7 years old and started with Valleywood, the summer movie camp. Growing up here, I've learned a couple things from this place. When you have a dream, no one can tell you that it's too big. In scenes, we always support our scene partners. We never leave them behind. We lift each other up, stay positive, and do our best to be real. In life, we have scene partners too. Our teachers, parents, siblings, grandparents, and friends. We get to support them just like we do on stage. There's so many things that you will learn at Daring, not just about acting, but about life. When I was 10 years old, I had my first audition. They said it was for a pilot episode. Me and this other kid were told to improv a scene. We both acted like pilots, flying a plane or a ship or something. I got in the car and told my mom about my audition. She said I did amazing, but laughed a little bit, and explained that a pilot episode just means the first episode of a show. Moral is, you are young. When you go into the audition room or life, you never know what to expect, and sometimes you are just living, and like we've learned at Daring, moving at the top of your intelligence, which means playing things as educated as possible. I learned through Daring to take that into life in general. I was here before the studio got a makeover. I have so many memories here from the new and old look. And when I see this room, I just always know that there was rooms back here, and a stage starting somewhere near the back. I see the lines on the floor where the walls used to be. I know that's where the walls once were. And no matter what changes, memories leave a mark. And trust me, you're making memories here right now that you'll remember forever. This is why I emphasize that when you walk into this studio, remember the smell of the fresh popcorn and the sounds of clapping, laughter, music all around you as you enter. Remember Mr. Brian when he comes in with a smile on his face, ready just to scream laughter, joy, and love. Remember Mr. Matt walking in and making you a little nervous at first until he talks and suddenly everyone's laughing. Write down what advice Matt and Brian give you. And go to them if you need some. They give great advice and they care so much about you. When you look at the basketball, the lights, camera, curtains, Bollywood setups, all of it, from personal experience, it's something that you know feels like home when you're there. But when you're moving across the country and finding the big kid that you always wanted to be, the only thing you want is to go back to being a kid and live it all again. So in life, just take an acting. Take a second, breathe, and make your mark. I have seen the light in every one of you and will miss watching you grow. It's been an honor. Like the wall says, I'll leave little marks on the floor. I hope that I can stay a part of your memory at the acting studio. You guys will always be such a big part of mine, and I cannot thank you enough.
Yes, I cried. All right. Kids to the stage. That was so sweet, Riley. Thank you.
Thank you.
So sweet. All right, first thing we are going to do is the expose. The expose stands for the exposition of our scene. So we want to make sure that we get out the who, the what, and the where in any order. We are going to be focusing on space work, environment work, physicality, so just include that in there. You should do your space work, feeling, share, speak, all that stuff, if you remember it, is great. Okay, let's split sides. Half 3 and 2. 2 over there. Very good. Riley, you want to join the 2 spot? Okay. Jack, off me. Yep. Okay. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
We are firefighters.
We are at the fire station back front. Kenny! I am digging up a little bit of dirt, and you are shooting basketball.
1, 2, 3.
Elevator. We are sisters. You are going to soccer.
Great. Do you know what you're doing? You guys are going to soccer, is that what you said? Okay, great.
And we are in the training area.
1, 2, 3. Switch sides. I'm going to tell you right now, everyone needs to be louder. Everyone needs to be louder.
We are coworkers.
We are in the University of Phoenix home building.
And we are planning out the freshman orientation.
1, 2, 3. All right, very good. Okay, that was our expose exercise. Now we are going to do the yes and, okay? So you're going to say yes to what you hear, you're going to repeat, and then you're going to add new information that makes an and move, that takes us away. Okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Check in.
You are getting ready for your race.
Yes.
Louder.
Yes, I'm getting ready for my race. And for anybody's races, it's good to do a quintuplet knot.
Yes, for anyone's race, it's good to do a quintuplet knot because.
And so now think of a statement that you can make that can provide new information.
And we're best friends.
Yes, we are best friends. And
Look around. What do you see in this place?
our mom is getting a new house today.
Yeah. Say it louder so everyone can hear you because it's funny.
And our mom is getting us a new house today.
Good. 1, 2, 3. Switch. You guys have great ideas. I want to make sure we hear them.
That game looks really fun.
Yes, this game looks.
What?
Yes, this game looks very fun, and there's a lot of water on Earth.
What?
And there's a lot of water on planet Earth.
Yes, there is a lot of water on planet Earth. And there's some in our bathroom leaking right now.
Yes, there's some water leaking in the bathroom right now, and the movie theaters have a lot of movies to watch.
Yes.
1, 2, 3. Good. It's you, Jordan. Get out there. Big loud voice. Show those dimples. Here we go.
Popcorn.
Look at each other.
You are in my backyard. Yes, I am in your backyard. And you have a sleepover party tomorrow.
So it's easy. Yes?
Yes, I have a sleepover tomorrow. And you are Kelly getting ready for basketball. Kelly.
Great. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. All right. Last warm-up we're going to do is yes because. So it's very similar to what we just did. Yes, and you'll notice when we're doing right, we're moving away from the idea. Yes, because is we're building on top of an idea. Both are good, both are relevant, both are very important. I like to try to teach the students that everything that we're trying to give them is a tool in the toolbox. And it's like, okay, right now, is it best to go make a layup or is it best to take a jump shot? And the more complex moves we can create and have in our toolbox and then know when to use them, then all of a sudden the comedy becomes very formulaic, yes, and repeatable. Finn, yes, question?
I'm good at both. I'm good at lips and jump shots.
Perfect.
I'm kind of the leader of this.
What about like spin move and double jukes?
I just spin this. Swish.
Okay, all right. All right, here we go. So it's yes because. Everybody understand?
Yep.
Let me hear you. Everybody understand?
Yeah!
1, 2, 3. Oh, that's weak. 1, 2, 3.
like going to the gym?
Yes, I like going to the gym because I want to be a muscle man when I grow up.
Yes, you want to be a muscle man when you grow up because you're trying to beat your friend who is older than you.
Yes, I'm trying to be my friend who is older than me because guess my best answer would be because he is a stronger muscle man than me.
Good. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. That's a quick teaching moment there. So, Adrian's answer was perfectly good, perfectly correct. There might have been a different answer that could have set up Finn for something else, but you see what happens is we're going up and we get stuck. That's when we understand the concept, an and move would be most appropriate. So as you start to learn that it's really kind of engineering, we're trying to manufacture the joke, trying to manufacture the comedy. So we realize, okay, we've built up on this idea of muscle man, we got our big laugh from our audience, we're now beyond that idea, it's time to add something new, which they're not allowed to do. So the fact that Finn fought for it is very good. Here we go. Next group out. 1, 2, 3. Those weak sauce. 1, 2, 3. Let's have audience join us. 1, 2, 3. Better. Get out there. Okay, Jordan, nice and loud. Rosalind, set the tone.
What does that mean?
It means you're older, and I want you to set the tone for the energy for you and your partner.
Okay.
You are getting ready for a basketball game.
Yes, I'm getting ready for a basketball game.
What?
And because
Now think about why are you getting ready for a basketball game. You have to find out the why.
Because I'm not very good.
Okay? So you have to say, yes, you're not very good.
Yes, you're not very good.
Because, why is she not very good?
Because you haven't practiced much.
Yes, I haven't practiced much because basketball isn't really my main thing.
1, 2, 3. Good. Switch sides, girls. Jordan, other side.
It's your favorite day of the year.
Yes, it's my favorite day of the year because I really love celebrating a new year.
Yes, really.
Why is it your favorite day of the year? What is it about today?
Because my whole family is coming over for barbecue.
Yes, your whole family is coming over for barbecue because it is a family tradition for July 14th.
Yes, it is a family tradition for July 14th because it was when my family's ruler was born.
AKA Grandpa? Okay, very good. All right, good job, good job. Come on down, kids, come on down. And I'm going to make you come right back up.
Yeah,
Okay, so for the last thing that we're going to do is we're going to put it all together and we're just going to take some of the training wheels off and let the kids try what we consider to be the highest form of improvisation, which is the improvised play. So from the audience, we're going to try to get a title of a play that doesn't exist. So start thinking about that right now, of a title. I may interview a few people, try to get to something that is going to set these kids up really well. But we never know what the audience is going to say, right, guys? And we can handle it, right, guys? All right. All right, actors to the stage.
See ya later. Why don't we just go down and come right back up?
Because I wanted you to. Come over here. Come over here. Come over here.
We're going. Goodbye. See you guys later.
Maybe not you. Maybe no, I want to share a title.
Title?
I mean, I feel good.
Oh, I got some good ones. Oh, I got some good ones.
I got that. You got only
Ladies and gentlemen, we have some incredible young improvisers going to be putting up a show for you. Previously known as Thundershock, but their current name they are going with is The Listeners. Put your hands together for The Listeners! All right, very good. We need a title of a play that does not exist yet, and we're going to kind of manufacture that from you. You've got an idea, I can see, Mr. Man with the Hat. What's your idea, sir?
The 4 grapes in the mad toilet roll.
The 4 grapes in the mad toilet roll. Sir, we are professionals. Leave the comedy to us. Leave the comedy to us. What did I say? I had the title. It actually already came to me. Somebody remind me. I was like, you look like you have an idea. What did I say about him? The man with the hat. The man with the hat? The Man with the Hat is definitely the title of our play. The Man with the Hat. Okay? The title of our play. Step forward. And we need a nice, big, loud voice. Step forward, step forward, step forward. Take a breath. Audience, this is where we need you to be quiet. Here we go. This is the world premiere of
The Man with the Hat.
The Man with the Hat.
Is that me? Is that me?
Train ticket, please. Train ticket. Let me see your train ticket. Gotta have the train ticket, sir. I'm gonna come back to you, but you gotta have a train ticket. Hello, ma'am. You got your train ticket? Your train ticket went out the window. Well, that means I have to kick you off the train now. Well, I'm the ticket person. I have that power. You can't just say no. You're gonna have to come with me, ma'am, or I'm gonna have to get security.
No. Here's my plane. Here's my train ticket.
Train ticket. Very good. Hold on. Here you go.
Here's mine.
Mr. Peterson. Thank you, Miss Welch's. All right, so that's obviously the VIP area. I need you to not say. Oh, you don't have your. Did you find your ticket? Or are you in the same boat she's in?
No, it's right here.
Ah. Mr. Fogsworth. Very good. So we have Miss Welch's, Mr. Peterson, Mr. Fogsworth, and security's gonna have to come in and take you off of this train, ma'am, unless you can find your ticket. I'm sorry.